Hello everybody and welcome to another video. This is the Japanese Grand Prix post-race show where I'm going to be discussing what happened at the Japanese Grand Prix at Suzuka. So let's get started. We have Lewis Hamilton in pole as usual because now Lewis Hamilton of in one of the I believe it's the calendar year or the single active season for every track. He has now been on pole for every racetrack that's actively been held. So Hamilton, good job, good job. Now let's get this going. It's a good start for Hamilton. He had it, and so he could you do it at the start of the race? Vettel and Hamilton, the top two in the championship, are starting at the front row. So I can tell you this is going to be interesting because they're going to be fighting to see who's going to either extend the lead or cut the lead of Hamilton. So Sainz is in the gravel in lap one. So I don't know what happened. I think Saints had a crash or had an issue or something. And of course, I think in lap two, Gasly was off. So I don't know what's going on in this track today, but it was not good at all. It was not good at all for the parts of the field. Vettel has a problem. I don't know what happened. I think he had a mechanical problem. So He Vettel has his second DNF in a row. He's out. Ocon, Ricardo, and Bottas were are passing him, are passing Vettel. So therefore, Vettel certainly had a problem, and safety car was out. So in the beginning of the race, I can say that madness was starting to kick in for the Japanese Grand Prix. Sainz, I believe he lost control in the assist so therefore he's out. In lap four, there was a safety car for two laps till lap four. Vettel was still in, so he was trying, but actually he struggled. He was struggling, so therefore I believe that Vettel is having a mechanical issue because he is struggling. I think he's losing power. And Perez, we can see that by more drivers just driving past him. So Perez is on a run. He's doing really well, but anyway, we see Raikkonen. Raikkonen is on a but Raikkonen is on a move. So even though Vettel is struggling, Raikkonen is going to have to do all the work to get those points for the team. But then at lap 8, a yellow flag escapes, which I believe Marcus Harrison was at the wall. I think he collided, to be honest. I think he collided, or because he was off at Dexner, at the corner Dexner, so I think something wrong. Maybe he had brake issues, or maybe he collided with somebody. So yeah, technically Trent his raced in, and it was pretty honest. The Japanese Grand Prix is pretty decent race because of the fact that he was been like I don't know he it was been racing back and forth. There were troubles, but now the championship is getting interesting though. The championship is getting interesting because we can see that Vettel's dreams of reclaiming his throne, reclaiming his championship reign, and to be coming in through smoke because he had another DNF. He's out. So therefore it was wrecking havoc. And yeah, Gasly, I believe it's Gasly's second race. Second race ever, I believe. I don't know, I can't remember. But Gasly is actually doing pretty well, to be honest. He's staying in the race. Like I said before, I think Gasly is a rookie for this season. So therefore, even though he's a rookie, he knew that what lane, like he's doing the same thing as Lance Stroll. That Lance Stroll is. First things first, he's gonna try and finish the race without having any points. That's fine. If he can finish the race with no wrecks or no DNFs, then therefore he can go in the next race where he can try to get points. Then he can try to get top 10, like top 10. So he could try to get top 5. Then he could try to go into podium. Then he could try to go into second, and then maybe lastly he can try to go into get the win of the race. Who knows? But anyways, virtual safety car is out. But for Stroll, because Stroll is off the grass, so he was pretty close. So basically, what happened was there's something wrong with the car, and I believe he's almost colliding with a Red Bull. So that was not a pretty good sign for Lance Stroll in his race. So there were issues going on there. It was his right front, I believe it was like a puncture. It was a puncture for the Lance Stroll. So that was bad. That was bad. And it was in turn three. But then at the end of the race, Lewis Hamilton wins at Suzuka. He wins the Japanese Grand Prix. What a race for him, and he extends the lead of his championship, driver's championship from Vettel to 59 points. I believe that's the biggest lead of the season that Hamilton has done that. So what a race for him. And take a look at the results here. We have Hamilton finishing in first, Verstappen in second, Ricciardo in third, Bottas in fourth, Raikkonen in fifth alone. Ferrari left standing, gathering those points. Ocon in sixth, Perez in seventh, Magnussen in eighth, Grosjean in ninth, and rounding off your point getters would be Felipe Massa. Alonso just missed out on points as he finished in 11th, in 12th, Gasly in 13th. So still, he continues to finish these races, and he continues to not crash out or retired from the race. Van Dorn is in 14th, and Wehrlein is in 15th. Finished in 15th, leaving 5 drivers out of the race. Lance Stroll having their issues with the front right. And Hulkenberg is out. Ericsson just went to the wall in Degner. Sebastian Vettel had mechanical issues or some problem with his car when because he was slowing down and everyone was just being passed by him. And Carlos Sainz is dead last, so he wants to retire. And anyway, yeah. So far, I believe this race has. I wouldn't say it's gone interesting, but it was going interesting for Vettel. Vettel, we see that he's been getting points, he's been in the lead, but then we can see that his driver's championship hopes and dreams of regaining the throne, regaining the championship, to be slipping from his grasp, to be slipping away from him. So, as Hamilton is on the rise to becoming the next drivers champion, and Mercedes is on their way to gaining another constructors championship. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy this video. Like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment on this video of what you think of the race, because now the Drivers' Championship is making it interesting. It's actually getting interesting as the first few races, Sebastian Vettel were in the lead for this Drivers' Championship for this season. And later on, we can see that Vettel's championship lead has been swiftly away, just like that. Like his championship is basically being passed on to Hamilton. So yeah, and subscribe to my channel for more. For more F1 videos, and I'll link all the rest of the races for this season in the description, as well as my channel, so you can subscribe to that one. And if you guys are wondering why my voice is like that, it's just because by the time I'm recording this, I've been recording this very early. It's now 7:21 a.m. and I woke up at 5:30 a.m. this morning just to get ready to record this. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy, and we'll see you in the next race, which will be held in Texas, in Houston, Texas, for the United States Grand Prix, the USGPs. Hey, at the United States Grand Prix, we have 4 races remaining in the season. So let's see if Vettel can come back. And will Vettel come back, or will Hamilton secure his drivers' championship reign, which he lost from Nico Rosberg last year, before Nico Rosberg retired from Formula One. But let's see if Hamilton can actually regain the throne for the F1 Drivers' Championship. Anyway, guys, we'll see you next time.